We step out into the pitch blackness. Damn it, I can hardly see. Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. I've got no idea where he could be waiting for us. The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake too much. New info. Am I unable to search? I want in. I straight up can't search. Holy shit. We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go? I think east. We came from the east. Okay. Yeah. Don't yell, old lady. Something's coming closer. Need to get out of here fast. And away we go. Another fork? Which way this time? South. It's south. Exit should be straight ahead from there. Quiet. Something's passing through the bushes right by us. Shit, is he following us? Even if he was, we have to keep going. This is nuts, no way we can just stand around anymore. Right, let's go. Go. More. Further. Wait a second. Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong? Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming. Oh yeah, she probably is halfway because she has blue eyes. Out from the darkness jumps. Yo, Mashita! So this is where you were. Closer than I thought. Wait, why are you here? I had a bad feeling, so I grabbed a car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot. You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Good plan. Mashita glances over at Christy. Run now, explain later. We gotta get out of here. We reach the entrance safe and sound. That creepy murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now. Alright, if you made it this far, it must be... Yeah, it's all good now. Kirsty doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest's entrance. What's wrong? Huh? Oh. Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there? She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over, as if by magnets. What is that? Okay. Okay then, that thing is covered in bees as well. Scene before me is strange. There's a huge misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. Eyes fixate on his mouth. He looks wild. He looks like he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him, that man. He was going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura. It's definitely him. Control those that are different and exercise. That strange voice echoes in my head again. Vision warps. He's dead. Kimura's dead. When? Why is he on that bench? My legs give out, and when I can carefully focus enough, find myself kneeling on the ground. Old man, keep it together. It's still okay, he hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can. Ugh. Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot quietly. Show, you bring her. You got it. Come on, Mashita. Let's go. Mashita. He's gone. Huh? Took my eyes off him for 2 seconds and he's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. A machine growls and the undergrowth near us rustles. He's right there. Run. Mashita yells, scrambling away. Who has... It's probably Sho. He probably has a gun. Gunshot? Must be Mashita. Or Mashita. I had no idea he had a gun. I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Nice! Smooth. Yup, it's Mashita, he has a gun. Mashita tumbles in the passenger seat last. You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas. I'm trying. The engine won't start, of course it won't. Shit. Old man, what are you doing? Mashita looks through the front windshield, the figure approaching. Hurried up, he's coming. Shoot it. Shoot the fucking thing. Christy cowers in the back seat, her head is in her hands. Please, God. Something bumps the hood of the car, the whole vehicle rocks violently, but then... it turned on. Go, let's get the hell out of here. Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached buildings again that I feel like talking. Still, I glance through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashita and Sho are looking out their windows. Was it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out. Obviously I came with her permission. Mashita immediately retorts. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come. I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger. So what happened to that explanation? Who's that woman behind us? Oh, right. Tell him everything I know so far about Christy Arimura. She offers up some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Mashita smiles coldly. Arimura? Right, now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal. You. Why, I never... Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness? But these scars you all have... what were they called? Marks. Thanks. So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one? Well... Mashita butts in from the passenger seat. You die within a few days' time, suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It all happened to me. Sho scoffs. Talk like it's someone else's problem. Sho? Mashita didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Sho will buy that excuse though. Because it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh? What's he talking about? Ah, well you see. Mashita's already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now, so there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but... Putting yourself in danger for the truth? I can't believe it. You're like a saint. Christy's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashita's sardonic laugh. It's nothing that noble. But thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get the mark. First time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it. Mashita, you don't mean... Gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Sho cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on. No way. Did you seriously do that? Man, give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it. Nice. Good comeback. Mashita, could I say something? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Never told me you had a gun. Oh, that. He laughs scornfully and shoves a paper bag into my hands. I open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom. If you want it, take it. Nice! Gun, 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 gun. Mashita keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say. It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me. Promise you what? Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with the guns? There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun. Oh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You could face the spirit some other way. Yeah. That's how it was at H Elementary, too. And for God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I'd get it with 1 or to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, gun, gun. Fuck. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. You as well, Lord Sho. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. We introduce Christy and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who cursed them into the living. Christy accepts her new reality so surprisingly quickly. Guess it's only natural after what we saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found. I see. What a close call for you. I can hear relief in her voice. Why did she let Mashita go? If you must know, after you left, Lord Mashita insisted on traveling to the forest as well. Her eyes flick over to Mashita. I'm not one to just sit around. Mashita shrugs nonchalantly. It was quite the issue. Selfish attitude like that could only get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused. Did something happen? No. I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Yashiki. So you went. An emergency measure. Lord Mashita, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time. Her cool voice is icier than usual. Mashita's so hard-headed. I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all. Now, from what you have told me, you're positive that it was Shimiyo who gave Lord Sho his mark. Yeah. That ugly monster is definitely the huge man I saw that time. The fact that I have the mark now, too, proves it. Mashita rubs at his wrist, smirking. So, what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. Completely mad if you think you can. She's right. Certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. Need a tank or something to beat that thing. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. There's no way we could do anything about that foul monster like that. I have to leave it to the police. You honestly believe they'll do something? Go and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking. Leave me out of it. What? How dare you? Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you. That mean, you've got an idea how to beat it? How the hell would I know that? But I'm willing to risk my life to find one. His shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Sho just glares at Mashita. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. We've got to do something, but... Yeah, I need to force everyone into action. We can think about what we need to do while we're walking around. Going back to the forest. I want to learn more about Shimio. I could use some help. You say that, but no way we could find a needle in a haystack. We gotta have a clue first. Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of 8 Shrine? Reports say several people have seen Shimio there. Hardly anyone goes there now, with the weird events in the forest. Why is a bee farm up there? A cult called Honeybee Family used to live on the land. No one's there anymore, though. How come? They committed mass suicide. A mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. Mashita might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. Tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. Never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't know. Oh yeah, I remember that. My club took all the time back then, so I don't know much. You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Arimura. Read up on it to find a primo spot? Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research. Honeybee Family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following their leader. New channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society. What happened to the leader? Rumors say it was also suicide, though. I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge, obese man. Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing, the monster at the forest entrance. The dead guys come back to life. I want to go to a place with a zombie? It's totally insane. It's just like the rumors say. That forest is cursed. There's no way I could. Just standing there, the voices of suicide victims surrounded me. Shut the hell up, hag. No more words out of those flip flaps. Hey man, don't need to be so rude. But now it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed too. And so are all of you. Her mothers have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to Honeybee Family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Alright, what are you gonna do, old lady? Still wanna die? I'm considering it, but I'll help you guys while I settle my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting. Well, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out there. Well, I hate owing strangers. Especially pushy guys like you. Seemed grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get. The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie had said Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. May hold a connection to him. Good luck. New info. So, partner, who do I want? Let's go with Christy Arimura. Let's choose you. Because you're new. Famous former news anchor, scandals, ghost-like stuff. Alright. In terms of stats, Less powerful, more intelligent, more spirit, less dexterous. Okay. Let's head out. So I kind of wonder if Mashita is going to be a recurring character, if he's going to be the one constant in all the cases. We come to the forest entrance once again. I mean, aside from the main character being a constant, that man is gone, it seems. I look at the old picnic table. What was Shimio doing back then? Making a corpse sit next to him. Probably was like, hey, you know, it'd be rad and metal. This. It's almost like he was having a picnic. Did he just want a friend? What do you mean? Nothing, sorry. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet. I try changing the subject, but I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. Okay. What is that? Oh, still a trash can. Further in. So we explored to the left. Just need to move forward. I'm gonna work on under the assumption that there's nothing new in the areas we've already explored. Fuck off, I heard something move. Stop it, noise design, sound design. You're doing your job, stop it. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it to spray drugs. Alright. Do I shoot it? I don't have any drugs on me. I'm gonna head back left. Alright. So I'm gonna go back to that initial... Wait a minute. Did we ever explore that second cabin, the one that we broke the crowbar on? I don't think we did. I honestly don't think I don't think I did. I'm gonna go explore the cabin because it probably has drugs in it. It definitely has drugs in here. Drugs. Everything coated in a thin layer of dust. Most of the containers are empty. I searched through all the containers and gathered the ones that still have something in them. Night times 3. Yeah. I'm sorry, what was that? What an accessory case. What was that knocking? This exquisitely crafted case with jewelry inside looks out of place while sitting in the cottage. Feel it up! I open it. And there are carefully preserved, torn notebook pages inside. There's a holy journal performed in a quiet place. In the area past the meeting place, there's a clue about how to get to paradise, the eastern thicket. Often. Honeybee family notes. Woo. What's this? Looks like maybe a mouse chewed a hole in this plastic container. It's unusable. Great. Honeybee family notes. I'm gonna feel it because then it's gonna still give me the same thing, but I get to rip it out. Doubt it's anything useful. Really? Okay. There's nothing left. Not a thing. Sick. Alright, further in. I'm gonna head north. Because apparently that's where the shrine is. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something. Yeah, I get it. Alright, let's drug him up. It's kind of weird how the night-night... Actually, no. Yeah, it is kind of weird how the night-night are separated. It should just read night-night 3. Odd. Take careful aim and spray the drug. Bee's movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Cool. Now we can pass through. Pesticides are bad for you. Be careful not to breathe any in. You'll get asthma. But how else am I gonna get high if I don't breathe in the night-night? Okay, I can move on. Oh, another fork in the road. Fuck off. I hear creaks and groans along with the rustling of leaves. Well, hey there. That's, that ain't good. That ain't a good sign of things to come. Oh no. I'm gonna head right first. Just clear this area out. No ghosts? No ghosts. Good. How's that? Why is there laughing? Who's laughing at me? What is this bush? Thicket growing straight ahead. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, this is about spraying. Smearing honey all over yourself. It's very fetishy. Eastern thicket. Area past any place a clue on how to get a bit eastern thicket. This is a thicket on the east of a path. It's rather dense, there's no way to see what's past it. I press through the thick undergrowth and notice a small clearing inside. Path might keep going. I realize something as I continue down it. I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. This fucking bitch ghost. I try to slow through the front. Hey, men. A strong force pushes me back, right? Let's fuel it back up. Alright. Yo, partner. What? Me? I guess I'll have to. She faces the figure and offers up a prayer. The figure vanishes. Good thing I took you. It disappeared. It seems our desperate prayer worked. Thank goodness. Didn't possess me. Good job. Let's keep going. Don't you dare tell me there's more to... Fuck. I wasn't ready for this. I'm gonna clear this path because it seems like a dead end. Might not be a dead end, but it feels like a dead end now that we have a cabin in front of me. So, you know, cabin. Door here isn't that damaged, no need to break it open. Oh, but I have... Why else would I have a bat then? Must be locked. Break it down. Taking it out, but I can't... Dumbass. Spray with drugs. Shoot it. Crowbar. This probably will do nothing. But I only succeed in damaging the door. Still won't open. Cool. Can't do much about this then. Good. Later. Alright. Let's head right. Sweet fragrance. Oh my god. Sweet fragrance wafts on the wind from somewhere in the darkness. At my feet are what look like beehives. This must be all what remains of a bee farm. It's weird that something like this is here of all places. Well, may as well have a look around. Dude, do you not notice the fucking metal shit happening in front of your eyes? I see no ghosts. There is a lack of ghost. Alright. Beehive. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Looks like a normal beehive. Feel it up. Feel a vibrating hum when I touch the outside of the box. The bees inside might be trying to wake up. Don't wake up. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Feel a vibrating hum. Alright. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Feel a vibrating hum when I touch the outside. Cool. They're all the same. What's going on with you? Dangling from the tree are human corpses. Wonderful. The skin is as white as wax. Countless holes are drilled into the bodies and bees are buzzing in and out of them. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage. It's just like that woman. Christy's looking away. How horrible. Why would anyone do this? Beehive at my feet starts to rattle. The pitch black sound, black cloud, suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. Yeah, okay. Something invades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. No, stay away from me. Okay. Even more bees are coming from the hives. Which hive should I close first? What? Southern. 'Cause why not? I rushed to the hive and somehow managed to close the lid, but bees descend on me from all sides. They must have swarmed out from another beehive. How was I supposed to know? East. I dive at the hive and close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of bees being crushed. Guess I was able to steal the hive in time. Check for more active hives. There's one last one. Carefully sneak close to the hive and manage to close the lid. Lukewarm liquid spurts everywhere like a grape bursting in my hand. Yeah, I know that feeling. I succeeded in closing the hive right before the bees burst out of it. So there's a specific order? How was I supposed to know the order? Was there a clue somewhere? You know what? I hope there's a clue somewhere, because at least then I would be wrong. Yeah, you're right, you're telling me. Because the only clue I remember getting about directions and bees is that apparently bees... So, like, something about east and waking up. Crouch there for a while until we catch our breaths. But aside from that, there's nothing. Hold on. No. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awaken honeybees, leave the hive in the direction of the sun. So, was I supposed to just do east first? Countless holes drilled in them, which the bees used to go in and out. Inside the holes seem to have a spiral pattern, must have been made intentionally. A thick liquid drips from them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. Bees are gathering on it. What is that liquid? My guess is honey. If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it. Container, do I have a container? A sprayer? Got a crowbar? Fill them up. The inside of the holes seemed to have a spiral pattern. Must have been made intentionally. A thick liquid. Okay. When I put the key in my... Clutching something in his hand, I pried open those stiff fingers to get the cottage key. Okay, cool. I can go back to the cottage. Great. He's gone. I felt this before. Cold sweat drips down my back. I suddenly remember what happened at H Elementary. The marked symptoms accelerated. The person with me began acting strangely. Hey, Christy. I spin around and look at them. What? She stares at me, puzzled. Are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry, you know. Right. Doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. New info. Cool. Sick. Back to the cottage. Off to my left. Here's the cottage key. Now what could be in here? An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's honey, huh? My eyes fall on a white object that was carelessly left lying about. That can't be... Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that? I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. Okay, checking around for any ghost jump scares. Nope, let's go down, up, and I'm gonna skip the bag. Drugs. I don't think I can use them. Can't use drugs. Container. Inside the container is corroded. I don't think I can. God damn it. Book. I'm just feeling this one. Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. That looks like some useful info. It made absolutely no sense. Several bug-eaten novels. They're unreadable. Nothing's inside the small box, but the outside is covered in something that's horribly sticky. Small container. Ugly lady is written in faded marker. Must be someone's idea of a prank. I open up the container. Inside is something that looks like a dried tree root. Dried root. Scrap of paper stuck to the tree root with wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two, but... The hell? Feed? The hell? The light bulb is blackened inside. It'd probably be dangerous to turn on. Alright, last things last. A big burlap sack is slung against the wall. Nothing's good is going to come out of this burlap sack. It's incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it is holding something. Just then, something inside the bag moves. It keeps squirming intermittently. Why? Why is it moving? Cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly open it. A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. Oh, yay. It's a corpse, currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. Masao Kimura. It was sitting on the bench with Shimio and wanted to commit suicide. That can't be a beehive. Honeybees are burrowing into the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. The faint noise we'd heard coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimio. Once it's complete, another objet d'art. What the hell will be added to that repulsive bee farm? Just then, I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. The mismatched items seemed almost like burial accessories for the dearly departed. Tennis ball, a large bottle of night. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm? Can I do that with what I've found so far? We return Masao's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. Hey, can I say something? Chrissy's expression is grave. Her face is flushed with shame. I know full well that is far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into that monster, no way will I be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever I said on TV, it's totally meaningless here in this forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. I know this is out of the blue, but I thought it was now or never. I really am sorry, but I just can't do this. Christy stumbles over multiple apologies. Now, there's nothing to apologize for. It's normal in situations like this. Any regular person would react the same. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they could. But her confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If, at some point, I end up fighting the spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? New info was added. You best be my partner. If we're gonna be well, like, if we... See, now I wasn't scared of that. Like this is... That was just kind of silly. Oh no. Do I want to switch her out? You've got me double guessing now. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Alright. I could go back and switch her out. Or I could press on. I'm gonna press on.